What's up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all can hear me all right. I'm still trying to set everything up. So I think I've fixed everything and got it to where it needs to be. I've added Streamlabs to it because apparently that is the issue I was having with chat. So hopefully it can come up now on screen. I'm going to test that out with my own message and see. I don't understand. So there's still some issues that I'm having apparently with chat. Let me double check some things real quick. Chat box. Click the copy. And we go to chat. Properties. And we'll replace this. That did nothing. What? Why is this not working? I'm using Streamlabs and it's connected to my YouTube. So I'm not sure what's going on. I guess I'm going to have to figure that out later. Because I don't know what else to do. Because I've done everything that I thought I needed to do. And I'm afraid to mess with anything else because it might mess up our stream. So I will figure that out later. I thought I had that fixed, but apparently not. Hopefully, maybe when we get in game, it will read, but we'll see. Anyways, verse of the day is Psalm 42, verse 1. And it says, "As the deer pants for streams of water, my soul pants for you, my Lord." Often our times our soul is thirsting after something. And unfortunately, a lot of us try to find something outside of Christ to drink within our souls. And often cases, those things are not satisfactory enough. They may give us temporary satisfaction, but they do not give us everlasting joy. So Christ is that living water that does satisfy the soul, and it helps us grow instead of giving us partial satisfaction and leaving us kind of stagnant and without healing as we grow. But with that being said, we are diving into Minecraft. Minecraft has been a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. While I'm thinking about it, if anybody knows how to set up Minecraft to where so as you all know, I have designed my own character for Minecraft and I've uploaded it. Everything seemed fine, but the past few weeks when I go into Minecraft to get some things done, I first have to go into the character selection just for it to load my character, and then actually click on the character that I designed, even though it seems to be pre-selected for it to even load. So if you all know how to fix that, please let me know. I do not remember what software I used to create my character. But yeah, I'm having issues with that. The other issue I'm having is the last time I logged in, it started playing the tutorial for a new beginner, and I'm not sure why. Let me get you all over here real quick. Here we go. It should bring up, there we go. So anyways, we're here at Notre Dame. No, we're not working on this today. I have been working on Notre Dame off screen. Let me sleep. Okay. So the columns are almost done. I can give you all a quick preview. It'll be fun. But we aren't working on this today. As you can probably tell, a lot of our copper has oxidized, which is good. We have almost all of our copper golems that we're going to need to build the spire on top of Notre Dame. We just need this one last block. And I realized when I got to just this block, I'm out of pumpkins. I don't know how I miscalculated that one, but apparently I did. And you'll probably also notice that I've been growing some oak trees out here. The way I am doing the columns on the inside require oak shelves, and to do that you need stripped logs. Unfortunately, stripped logs, you need like 6 of them just to make enough to do anything with. So this is how I've been doing the columns. Also, I need to check. I don't know if you all can hear the game very well. Let me switch the settings here real quick. I have been playing with this a little bit. Probably, let's up the music a little. And sound, we'll put about 50, I guess. We'll try 50. If that's too loud, I will change it later. 40 has been too low on the other games, so I'm sure 50 is good enough. But let's up that to 40. Hopefully that's better. But if it's too loud, again, please let me know. I will try to check that. I know it's been on my to-do list to do just that, but I haven't gotten the chance to do that. Anyways, I've been working on our column situation. Most of the columns have been built. I did move this set of columns back near the edge of the wall because the way, according to the pictures that I've seen of the interior of Notre Dame, the way these walls are, because the way, so to explain why Notre Dame is built the way it is, the walls kind of taper towards the top in kind of a trapezoid fashion, and the reason is because in order to have as many glass windows as they could, they had to taper it somehow. They built it that way for the windows, and that's also why they have the flying buttresses on the outside to help hold the walls up, and it's also why they have a wooden ceiling or a wooden roof, just for construction purposes. But because of that, the way the inside of the the building is the columns eventually merge into the top wall where those windows are. And of course, we're adding frames around our windows. So by the time we get up there and add frames around those windows, they will be sitting directly on top of these columns, which is why I've built it the way I have on the inside. And of course, as you can tell by the roaming creeper, I have not put torches up there yet, which I need to do. I realized that after mob stars spawning up there, once we add to the wall at the top, we won't have to worry about torches up there. But we are eventually going to add some lanterns to the middle section and here on the ground level in order to take care of the lighting situation. I did grab a whole ton of sandstone, not just sandstone, and I filled my inventory full of it so that I could work on these columns and try to get them done. So they're pretty much done. I'm just adding details now, like using sandstone stairs to add details to our columns. And I'm going to try to do that all the way up, which is one of the reasons why I filled my inventory with that before I left the desert. Now, mind you, I do have my positioning on, and that is because I got lost the last time I went to the desert. How in the world I got lost? Because I have been to the desert like 15 times. How I did that on my last return from the desert, I have no idea. In order to get myself unlost, I had to go into creative mode, set myself over our little kingdom that we're building, and figure out the position for that, just so I can get home from where I am in survival. So let me actually turn that off so that we don't have issue with that. I may turn that back on later just because we're going to the Nether and I don't know exactly how far into the Nether we're going to go. But anyways, so I also grabbed like a couple of stacks of regular stone. I may have to go back to the desert to get some more, but I did grab that so I could start smelting that into glass and start filling in our windows. So I will do that also off stream, so you all don't have to worry about watching something tedious. What we're doing today, of course, as you can tell by the thumbnail, is go into the Nether and get some supplies. We obviously need some more diorite and andesite for our flooring. I think I know there's a couple of spots like this one that need to be filled, which is why I want some more of that. But our main concern is going to be quartz to add to the outside of the flooring in this area. So we're going to have to get a lot of quartz. The reason we're getting black stone, because everything on that list, I tried to put only things on the list on the thumbnail that we're purposefully going to the Nether for. So of course, quartz for that. We're going to need some more black stone in order to do the spire, which actually we probably have enough. Let me double check here. We gotta put the sand away anyways. The other thing we need is basalt. Okay, so we may have enough black stone, so we may take that off. If we come across some, we may gather some more. Let's put the sand away somewhere. I do have 2 stacks of Francestone that I do plan on using sometime soon in order to work on the very top of our columns and do the archways next to the ceiling. Do I have, whoops, we got this divided. No, put that in there. Okay, I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. I apologize if there is an echo. I just want to make sure that 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay. It sounds like you all can hear the game just fine. So hopefully that will work for now. Anyways, we need to drop off our sand. And I don't know where to put it. I guess we'll put it in here somewhere. We'll stick the scaffolding elsewhere. Kind of condense this as best we can. Why is there blackstone in this? I try so hard, got so far. Why is there dirt? I am still confused. My past self. You're a mess. Oh, and I have more torches. I thought I was out. We're gonna put that elsewhere. This is gonna go in here. Take all the blackstone out. Move this glass up. Move these down and then try to cram all this in. It doesn't fit. Let's take the doors out and put that in there. That'll work. And then it's already nighttime. If we move these over, we can shift the scaffolding there. And actually, let's take the apples with us. We'll put the torches in there. I've got more torches than I realized. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. In this chest goes the blackstone. I don't want to take the iron with us because we do need that here. Sandstone slabs. I have more sandstone than I realized. I actually can't use this for anything here. I guess we'll take the wool with us back. Why is there a boat? Oh, the boat is for villagers. Zombie villagers. I'm trying my best not to use another. Actually, let's put the trees elsewhere. We'll put this in there. That'll be fine. And then the rest of this we need to drop off. Can the sticks fit in here? Because we need to keep the sticks here. We'll take the feathers out. Put the sticks there. Ooh, that has oxidized. Let's do that real quick. I'm just going to drop these in here for now. Oh, I don't have another pumpkin. That one's going to have to wait. Never mind. We do need to get some food. What's up, Frank? So hopefully we have some food left over at the main base. Piggy. Oh, so one thing that I did see when I logged in, aside from some issues that I mentioned earlier, Minecraft has done a little DLC partnership with Sanrio. So I think it's like $9. And then, of course, you convert that to Minecraft coins. But in the real world, it's $9. I don't know if that's with or without tax. Probably with tax. Anyways, for $9, you can get a Hello Kitty World DLC. And it's absolutely adorable. It shows some of the animals in the same Sanrio style. The cows are so adorable. I really want it, but I also have real world financial goals, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. But anyways, I was kind of hoping, because I watched the little like trailer for the DLC. Listen. I have waited for so long for these grass blocks to spread, and you just come over here And you eat my grass. What is wrong with you? Okay, anyways. Frank. Sir. We are going home. I don't know where you're going. Anyways, Stanrio. I was hoping through the trailer that it would show that you could play one of the characters. Because of course I would want a Kodami skin. That's not how it works. How the DLC works is you get to upload a little village with the Sanrio characters, and you get to interact with them and do like little quests in your little Hello Kitty village, which is fine. It's fine. It's just not what I expected. Like, at least give me the option to also get at least some type of outfit or skin for my Minecraft character to make my character feel like it fits in the world. Anyways, we are going to the Nether, but where's my armor? I don't know where I put my armor. We need boots and leggings and... Hello? I had to put it somewhere. I've lost it. No. We are not going into the Nether without armor. I don't want to take... I don't want to collect any more netherrack, so we may take some of this with us, but I guess we're gonna have to make some more armor. We need a chest plate and we need a helmet. And we also need food before we go anywhere. And that's empty. What we got in here? Nothing. I need to go grocery shopping at the local farmers market. While we let the potatoes cook, we can make some arrows. I'm going to grab... Are these not fully matured? Have I eaten all the potatoes? Oh no, this is not good. Let's see how many we can get. 2. This isn't good. Okay, we're gonna have to kill some animals. Hello, Mr. Pig. I'm sorry. Anyways, I need to grab some arrows and a crossbow, which I'm sure we have a crossbow. I might have lost that too. I don't know. I don't know where my armor went, and I'm a little upset about it. I need to go in here. I'm going to cook the chicken leg too. What else do we have? We could take some bread, I guess. Hey, a pumpkin. Take a half stack of apples just in case. Alright, well that's not going to take very long, because we're going to pop pork chops in there. While that goes, we'll grab the crossbow. Where's my weapons? There they are. I don't foresee us needing a shovel, so I'm going to put that in there. We need feathers, string, and flint to make arrows. How many arrows can we make? I just need an arrow. Hello? Arrow. Sticks. I need sticks, not string. I left those sticks at the other place. Hi, Frank. You're not getting my apples. Hey, arrows. And a feather. Let's take the oak and make some sticks. We're gonna need more than that. What am I missing? Feathers. Okay, well, we're not killing any more chickens, so that's just gonna have to be it. We'll leave the sticks here. And put that in there. Come here. Take those out and plop that in. Organize this a little bit. We're going to need some more tools. So we'll take this and this. And let's do 4 of those. I need at least 1 more sword. And then that. And that should be it. Ooh, it's nighttime. Because by the time we get through those, we should have a full inventory, hopefully. Because I also plan on bringing some gold with us to trade. See if we can get some more pearls. How many ender pearls do we have? Is the question. Ooh, more arrows. I really need to organize all of this, obviously. And we don't need that. I will need to take those later. We have 7 pearls. I want to have at least, because we gotta turn these into whatchamacallits, right? I think I've admitted this before. I've actually never been to the end, nor have I killed the ender dragon. But that is on my to-do list because I want to get some shulker boxes. They will make this process a whole lot easier. We'll go ahead and put those in. Let those cook while we test this out real quick. Eye of Enda. Oh, we need blaze powder. What are the blaze rods for? I also know that these, that's magma cream, not blaze powder. Do I not have blaze powder? Oh, well, that's not good. I just realized there's two types of bottles in this. Interesting. Anyways, we need to add blaze powder to our grocery list. Alright, those are done, so we'll put those over there. I'm going to drop off this leather. Is there anything else we need? I had a shield at one point, but I don't see it anymore. Did I put it in here? Perchance. I did not. I must have lost that as well. Make a shield. Requires iron and wood. Okay. Put that there. And that there. And I'm also going to drop off the clock because that sucker does not work in the end. Alright. We have our list. We have our gear. Let's do this. Have I told you lately that I do not like the Nether? Okay. I know for a fact that there's some blackstone basalt this way, as well as some warped materials. To get the blaze powder, though, we will have to go in the other direction because that's the only bastion I know. Bastion? Fortress. It's the only fortress I know. I don't know if it's a bastion or not. Probably not. I don't know enough about the nether fortresses to tell the difference. Okay. So we have some basalt there. And some here. So let's get about... We're going to try for about 5 stacks. Basalt is easy to collect, if I remember correctly. I mean, we've already got 18, right? So it's almost as smooth as butter with an iron pickaxe. Don't look him in the eye. We have an understanding, Mr. Enderman. We do need some blackstone. Of course, I can't reach that. I don't want this. We will put that there. Oop. I don't mind the magma cubes. Compared to the ghasts, they're easier to deal with. Weird. Okay. Sorry. It sounded like somebody was outside my door, but I guess not. Anyways, there's also a squirrel living in the wall, so he must have worked his way down next to my entrance door. We need food. Listen, you magma cubes, I've got a goal to accomplish. I need you to go away. You know, your cousins are a lot nicer when they're small. Quit it. Like I was saying before, magma cubes aren't bad as compared to guests. However, they are inconvenient and annoying. Oh no. Well, that's one pickaxe down. How many? We've got 2 stacks, right? And we need 3 more. And do. Ooh, quartz. Sweet. We're going to need that. We're starting out trying to collect 5 stacks of each. Now, I should have brought a crafting table with me. You would think with the amount of crafting tables that I have, I would have brought one of them with me instead of making another, but I didn't, and now we're gonna have to make another. Oh well. Okay, where are we at? No, not more netherrack. I guess we'll put that there. You don't see me. You don't see me. No. Go away, you stalker. Rude. Okay. Look at all of that. It's so pretty. Nope, 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 nope. Hello, friends. My spicy friends. You're so much nicer than a ghast. Listen, if I ever get friends on here to play with me, I really hope that they don't mind killing ghasts and accompanying me often to the Nether to deal with them. Listen. Quit. Okay, I'm dying. Let's go back into our little safe tunnel. Nope, nope. No, we triggered him. How do we do that? I'm gonna have to break this so we can get out of here. Do Endermen always stay triggered? Or is there like a cooldown and they stop being triggered? I don't know where he went. Hopefully it means he's no longer a problem. No! How did you end up on that side? Did my spicy friends invite you over for a party? Where do all these come from? Like, are there spawners in the Nether that I don't know about? Because this area is flooded with them. I'm trying to find a safe space to collect all these. Okay. Oh, you're still following me? Go away. Do not make me get the restraining order. I will do it. I don't know what police force there is in Minecraft, but I will find them. Of course, that being said, if there is a police force in Minecraft, then I'm going to have to become a consulting detective. Like, there's no other option for me. I will be somebody's Sherlock Holmes. Probably a derpy version, granted, because I will constantly say the Enderman did it, but, you know, Sherlock nonetheless. Okay. I could get it right one time and be hired for on a contract for like 2 years. Doesn't mean I will get it right every time, but they signed a contract, so you know they're locked in. All right, let's reassess what we have. We can take this down. Basalt, we have nearly 4 stacks, and blackstone, we only have half one. Why are you all there? Why do you all hate me? Oh, there's an enemy. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Let's try it down here. Nope. Never mind. Bad idea. That's where ghasts like to show up. See, this area wouldn't be so bad if our spicy little friends weren't here. Once we fill up this stack, we should be fine with it. Where did you come from? No. Go away. Rude. I imagine that's what it's like having kids. Like you're in the middle of doing something and you're like, yes, I can accomplish this. Gassed. I heard gassed. Where are you? You're over there? You're next to my safe tunnel. Anyways, I imagine that's what it's like having kids. Like, you're this close to getting something accomplished. And you're like, you wake up full of energy, like extremely happy, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do today. It's gonna be easy peasy. Everything's gonna work out. And in the middle of doing laundry, your kid just comes up and is like, hey, ooh, what you doing? And then they, being clumsy, bonk their head on something, and you're like, well, gotta add an ER trip to the day. That was not in the plan. Okay. We don't technically need these, so I'm just gonna put them back. And add these to that. Alright. We have our basalt. We went through a lot more pickaxe. Ooh. Then I was hoping for. So let's focus on blackstone. What just happened? I saw fire. My life flashed before my eyes. And then light disappeared. I don't understand. I'm not going to question it too much. Nor am I going to complain. I just don't understand. nope, nope, nope. Excuse me. You're kind of in the way. What? How did you eat that basalt? I thought here. Where's this one? What? Hello? Okay, we won't be going that way anymore. Yeah, that's what you get. Good riddance. Ooh, look at all that black stone. Can we casually make our way down? This way. Might have been down here before. Probably wrong though. That's a lot of lava. Boop. What? Is that where I clicked? I don't feel like that's where I clicked. We probably should have brought a saddle with us so we could ride one of the striders. Okay. Oh crap. I knew I should have done that. What? What? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. What's... Is there a gas nearby that I did not hear? I saw quartz. Okay. I am glad we came down though. So it looks like we have a lot of warped things in this area that we can gather, which is fantastic. Ooh, lava drippings. Will not be going up. This is gonna be my little hidey hole. If a gas shows up, we'll just dip in here. And hopefully it won't blow us up. It's our underground bunker. For a gas attack. Whoop. We didn't do anything. Ooh, that Enderman's dying. Ooh. We probably should have brought a boat with us, so we could get some ender pearls from them. Which we probably need to go back to the surface soon anyways. Ooh, why? So we can get some more pickaxes. Okay, there's definitely a lot of endermen over here. Ooh, almost looked up. Trying to see. All that over there looks beautiful from a distance. But I was trying to see if there might have been a fortress nearby. Okay. Whoop. Ended up hitting that anyways. My aiming skills are superb. Okay, that takes care of that. I wish there was a way you could befriend Endermen. Like, I know you can eventually like gain an Enderman head. Dang it. Nope. Eventually get an Enderman head and they won't attack you, but that's not really befriending them. That's like a wolf putting on sheep's clothing. I want to be friends, not enemies in disguise. Okay, let's see about going elsewhere. Ooh. I'll have to build back up for sure, but that's okay. I have to figure out how to get to that quartz. Again, I don't think that's where I aimed. Maybe calibration is off. Do. Alright. We came down from that. Just want to see about trying to get back up that before our pickaxes completely deplete. Perfect. Okay, now we can go back down safely. Safely. And we'll start. Ooh. Start trying to make our way. Ooh, there's more quartz down there. And more obsidian. Or not obsidian, blackstone. Okay. I need to leave that there. That works. I'll move these. That's not exactly where I wanted that, but I'll have to do. Okay. I don't know how to safely get down there. That's the issue. We definitely have to dig down. We may leave that for another day. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and get some of this. Is that it? What I think it is. I think that's one of our spicy friends. What are they doing here? Okay. Just making sure. See, if I had befriended an Enderman, he could be helping me right now. Instead of just staring at me while I take care of these annoying little cubes. Yeah, that's right. I survived. No, I'm not looking at you. Leave me alone. Shouldn't have done that. Too late. Okay. If anybody knows a faster way to get these warped, whatchamacallits, I would greatly appreciate it if you let me know. Is it just a pickaxe? Pickaxe seems quicker, but I might be delulu. Did he just walk into that lava twice? Sir, do we need to talk? I'm here if you need me, buddy. No! No, 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 no. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Hello? Are you still mad at me? Oop. Buddy, let's talk about this. Oh, I almost looked at him. That's not our buddy. Our buddy was still mad at us. But our buddy might be gone because I think I heard one of them pass. We do not need these. Oh, look at the little leaf. It's so cute. But we don't need those. I think this is about the same as the pickaxe. So I was just a Lulu, but that's not true. I really need to find another tomb besides the Mulan song. thought I was done with that tree. You know what? That one can stay there. I may come back for it. Let's see where we're at. I guess I can stay there. We still need about a stack and a half, a little bit more of black stone. Which I know we kind of know where to get some, so I guess we'll try to make our way down. We've already technically started. And that's not going to work because we need ease of access here. That'll work. How close are we to the wall? That'll work. No! Oh, okay. It survived. Okay. I'll probably just push that into the lava. But that's alright. We're gonna put that there. And move this. What? Hello? 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 Who's hitting me? Why are you hitting me? Oh, it's a lava cube. No! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. No, 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 no. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the Nether. One wrong move, and you can lose all the progress that you've made. And then you're back to square one, and there's no recollecting your stuff, because that all fell into the lava. No recovery whatsoever. Anyways, we're collecting some black stone. We're going to use some of this basalt there, and see, that's... Hello? No, 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 go away, go away. Yep, go in the lava. Eat. Be gone, witchy. Yeah, stay down there. One more stack and we'll be done with blackstone. needed that last bit. So let's go back up. I don't think there was any quartz down here. Or any more. Oh, just this one. Perfect. We're back up here. All right, we can set that to the side. We still need a lot more. Let's put the quartz over here. We got half a stack of that, and then we'll have 2. So let's go ahead and get, we'll go back to this tree. Try to finish taking this down. I don't know how far that's. Okay. We'll leave the rest. And we'll go somewhere else. Somewhere safer. Okay. 2, we need 3 more. I guess we can go. Oop, hello. I thought you weren't in this biome. Go away. Why are you always following me? Stop it. No. No. Haha. I have slain you. Yet again. I don't know why I use that. Go ahead and use this. Because I'm pretty sure that's our last pickaxe. I see you, Mr. Enderman. I do not want to enter a staring contest, thank you. What? Stop. Do you have something better to do? Besides bug me. Jeez. Did I just break 2 blocks at once? I don't know how I did that, but okay. tree is on fire. No. Oop, that wasn't smart. Trying to keep a balanced diet while in the Nether. Ooh, of course. I see the light. Oop, oop. They're everywhere. We definitely should have brought a boat. Look at how many Endermen there are. It's like they're holding a conference. And for some silly reason, somebody invited these guys. Like, go away. Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. This area isn't too bad. As long as you don't look at the Enderman, it's kind of peaceful. Are they taking all my stuff? Not you again. Okay. So we need 1.5 more of the stem. And definitely some more of the wood. They're just all going into the lava. What are you guys doing? I mean, I'm very tempted to just start throwing hands. Y'all have got to be like super weak. Are they all carrying? They're all carrying grass. I don't understand. Is it bring your grass block to work day? Oh, one of them died. Did they drop? Oh, they just dropped. They just grabbed grass, didn't they? Just grass. None more. Why is there a ghast? I just said this place was peaceful. What are you doing here? The toxicity of some people. The audacity. The nerve. Alright. Oh, I thought we were done. We still have one stack to go. We don't need this though. And the gas is trying really hard to get us. Has anyone else died? I would like your ender pearls, please. It's kind of nice that they're kind of doing the work for me. Like, all I have to do is just stand around in this area and harvest what I need. Sir, if we ended up in fisticuffs, it would have been your fault. Your blood would have been on your own hands. Oop. Just look at the tree, follow it down. Okay, apparently I didn't drop anything. Look at the tree again so I can look up. Strategy. That's what it takes to survive in the Nether. Unfortunately, I'm not very strategic. I really hope 5 stacks of this stuff is all I will need for the build that I have in mind. Because I'm already over it. Okay. Don't mind me, just wearing out my neck, staring at the ceiling. Ah. Num 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 num. You know what? I just realized there might actually be a method to the lava madness. Never mind. That's a dumb idea. I would lose into pearls very quickly. Okay. Just try my best to look down. Alright. We have our 5 stacks of this. We already have 1 stack of that. I don't need this. I'm just gonna plop that down right there. That'd be fine. Alright, the next thing we need is 5 stacks of warped stem. So are these trees a combination of trees and mushrooms? Is that why they have shroom lights? Is that why this is called a stem and not wood? Crap. That keeps going up. We're gonna have to climb. What? No. Whoop, that's not the tool I want to use. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. I think there's one underneath here. No, that one's done. Did I get them all? I guess I did. Sweet. gonna put this away for now. We're gonna have to drop these somewhere. I don't plan on getting a lot of stream lights, just what we can as we pass by them. We don't really need more magma cream. Okay, so we have at least one stack. We're almost done with stack number 2, so let's go ahead and finish that. Ooh, this is a thick tree. It's what I like to see. I've seen a couple of people do fortresses. Not fortresses, but build their own base in the Nether. Like, first of all, why? Second of all, why? Third of all, how? Like, did you find a peaceful spot somewhere? How do you even determine where to put a headquarters or base in the Nether? Like, I guess I wouldn't mind one that hung upside down. I think those are cool. But at the same time, why? Let's drop this first. Ooh. If you tower up like this and then look at an Enderman with nothing around you, will he spawn on what you're standing on? Or will he fall? I saw you casually walk by. You weirdo. Ooh. Okay. That gives us 3 and 9. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Plop. This is probably stupid. Not as stupid as I thought. I don't want to go too close to the edge. What? Nerds. Okay. Hopefully this is spot. Yes. This makes this process a whole lot easier if you can get to the top. Okay. And we'll just make our way back up. Okay. This way. It's about right here, I think. Yes. I'm kind of smart. Alright, that takes care of those two. Don't mind me, boys. I'm just bridging over. So close. I mean, we still need another stack, but that was almost epic. Plop. Excuse me. Right. We might be able to go over there. Let's take this one down first. That was taller than I realized. Anyways, we should be able to take this back down to a degree. Oof. I don't know. Ooh, sweet. Is there one here? Yes. Okay, and wait, there should be a top to that. No. 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 If a ghast hits an Enderman, just asking for a friend, does the Enderman then attack the ghast? And if so, how? And if so, can I trigger that into it happening? What happened to my block? Did someone steal my block? Boys, you can steal any other dirt block. Did I just look at him? Just don't steal the blocks that I'm using. Okay? I didn't run and jump. I double tapped forward to run. Didn't do anything. Trying to skirt around the edge without looking him in the eye is kind of difficult. Alrighty. We need another half a stack. Just looking for another fortress. I still don't see another one. Okay. Hi, buddy. Can I help you? Are you hoping to be friends? There's lava there. Do I have anything else? No. Okay. We'll just have to do what we can with what we can reach. Oh, we reached our limit. Okay. Wait. I'll put that back for now. Alright. We have all of that taken care of. Put that there and put that there. The next thing on our list was quartz. But I haven't seen any in this area. We're going to drop all this into the lava because we have enough of that. We also need some blaze rods or blaze powder. Blaze powder is what we need. Our boots are almost dead, so we definitely need to go back. So let's go back home, get some more weapons, drop off the shopping that we've already done, and come back. I think it was up this way. Yes. get up from here, though. Oop, hello. Is it this way? We're gonna have to waste a streamlight. Or two. You know, at this point, we can just... Yep. We had to use the whole batch. But that's okay. As long as we can make it home. Plus the stream rights will give us a marker point so we can find our way back easier. Alright. The good news is we have most of the things that were on our list. So we needed the blackstone, we needed the basalt, we needed the warp stem and the warp wood. Just need more quartz and some blazing powder. The blazing powder is what it worries me the most. Definitely need to get our boots fixed because I don't want the added stress of piglins rushing us out of nowhere. I think we will take a boat with us though. How are the potatoes doing? Let's try this. Okay, they're not doing too well. I'm not going to get much, but that's okay. I may have some in storage. I want to double check that. 13 isn't a lot, but oh hey, I have a whole stack in here. We'll take that for now. We'll leave the other for later. I am working on a concept for our library, which is why we're growing all that sugar cane. It's just, yeah, we don't need a poison potato. I don't know what to use those for, so we're just going to throw it in a trash can until somebody can tell me what I can use those for. Maybe pop it into the brewing stand and make something. We'll go ahead and get the 11 potatoes going while we work on our armor. This, and we need to take off this. Okay, go ahead and put those back on. We have iron greaves. Do we have another set? No. I just realized we have a plethora of arrows. Will we be taking those with us? Good news is we did get another ender pearl, which is nice. The rest of our armor should be fine, I hope. I probably need to grab our clock. We're gonna go ahead and take this and this with us up to where we're going to drop off the rest of the stuff. Is there anything else? We have a lot more basalt than I remembered. We have 3 dry guests. I do plan on using one of them for something. Ooh, hello. Sir. Sir? Sir. What do you have for sale? Nothing I want. I'm looking for cherry blossom saplings. Sir, I'm talking to you. Cherry blossom saplings. So if you could come back next time with those, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Let's check on our potatoes. Those are done. We'll pop those in there. Swap those out. We don't need the apples anymore. I'm gonna wait a little longer to eat so we can eat that last piece of meat. And that will free up a slot. The rest of this, or where we're going to put this, hopefully it'll fit. I don't remember how much room we have up here. Or how much materials we've already collected. I should probably check that before we went into Nether, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Doop 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 doop. And for our wizard's tower, let's see. We already have some warp stem going. So, I definitely should have checked. Oh, we have another dry gas up here. But anyways, what is this? Stripped warp stem. Okay. I'll put that right there. We'll just put all of this right here. What is this? Okay. That takes care of that. I'm gonna have to get another set of chests up here. Deep slate. I don't remember putting deep slate in the build, but I will have to double check that later. I do have basalt here. Wait, that's deep slate as well. Okay, basalt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some more. Basalt. I'll leave the deep slate there for now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. I do want to take all these down. I did recently find out that this is actually a sunflower plains, which is why there's so many sunflowers in this area. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was just plains biome. But apparently there are different types of plains biomes. And we just happened to pick the one with a bunch of sunflowers. That's okay. Like a few of them are okay. A plethora of them is like, bruh. Alright. gonna drop these off in, oh, I can eat this now. I'm gonna drop this in the composter. Okay. I needed bones for something. Don't remember what though. I think I was using it to harvest some pale oak, but I do not recall. Just to double check. Oh, hey, quartz. More slime. I do need my clock. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have an already built chests before I make a couple more chests. I thought I did, but that might be back at Notre Dame, which it looks like that is the case, which makes sense because we needed chests over there. Okay. Let's see what we can put in this. Streamlights, of course. That's probably it. Crowding obsidian goes up at the wizard's tower as well. Okay. Which is something else we need to look out for. I don't think crowding obsidian or obsidian spawns in the Nether, but I might be wrong because I don't spend a lot of time there. Okay, we'll put this back. Take this up there and drop everything else off. But anyways, I am looking at how we want to build our library. I want something unique. So I'm looking at different beautiful and unique real life libraries to kind of get some inspiration. I don't know if I'm going to combine certain features to make our own version of a library, or if I'm going to try to replicate something. Alright, what I want to do is take the non-building items out. And put the building items in. So let's fix this, shall we? Get this more organized. What do we have? Blackstone, obsidian, and we also have basalt. So basalt there. Move the cobblestone or cobble slate down. Put that there, and then we have blackstone. I want to keep that separate because in this texture pack and this little image, blackstone and obsidian look the same. And then we'll put crying obsidian there so I know that this is obsidian just on a glance. And everything else, oh crap, it's getting nighttime. Everything else goes in here. So let's quickly do this before we have to run. And quartz doesn't go on this build. Okay, we gotta run for it. Run! We'll have to sleep at the farmer's house. Simple Sam! I need to borrow your bed, sir. They're already spawning. No! Okay. While we're over here, why are there men here? Did you all follow me back from the Nether? It's very rude. Take these. How many chickens does one coop need? Apparently no more than it already has. Oh, we have one more. Yep, still the same amount. Alright, organize this a little bit better. We still have gold. Quartz goes to Notre Dame, which we only have like a stack and a fourth. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Math ain't mathin'. It's 1 1/3 stack. That is less than I thought. I put this number in my head on this stack. So we have less than a third. Quartz is what we're looking for. We need blocks of quartz for our floor, which I will deposit that later into the floor. How many did we get? 17? That's not going to be enough. So quartz is staying on the shopping list. And of course we need some blazing powder. So next stream, which will be next week, we will have to tackle a fortress. Am I looking forward to that? Absolutely not. The last time I went to the fortress, I think I did that on stream. It did not go so well. So we will be going with the bare minimum. I will take one of our crafting tables with us to try to get that. Well, at least to have it on hand. And I will take some sticks and maybe some cobble. Because I think a stone pickaxe can still harvest quartz and gold in the Nether. So we'll probably just take some cobblestone with us to make that, or maybe just a handful of cobblestone pickaxes. I don't know. I'll think about that next week. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to finish some more on Notre Dame and give you all the end results. I do want to build the spire with you all, so that will happen in one of our streams. But I just needed to take a break from doing all that. So this is kind of what I wanted to do. I do have, I think I've mentioned it before, there's probably about 3 or 4 other, I probably need to log out of Minecraft before the sun sets again. There are 3 or 4 other ideas that I have for our forever world. So in the future, after we get Notre Dame done and maybe the Wizard's Tower, maybe even the library, we may take a break here and there and work on other aspects of our forever world. There is another place that is absolutely stunning that I found in creative mode in this seed that I want to develop into something Star Wars-ish. I also have in mind to do something with Sanrio, but I don't know. It's not, of course, going to be in the kingdom that we have been working on because that doesn't match the theme of that. So we will put it somewhere. So anyways, I want to do something with Sanrio and kind of build maybe like a little Sanrio kingdom of our own. We'll see. The other thing I've seen, because of course I like sci-fi and fantasy stuff, right? So one of the things that I loved about Treasure Planet, I'm not a huge fan of the Disney company, but I do love some of the artists and their work that have worked for Disney. Treasure Planet, of course, was one of my favorite movies as a kid. So the concept of the space sea life has always fascinated me. Like there's a scene after they leave the Crescent Moon spaceport. I forget what it's called because it's been a few years since I've seen the movie. But there's a scene soon after they leave that Jim is hanging off the rafters and he's looking at the space whales. So I've always thought that was cool. Of course, to me, the whole movie has always been amazing, both in artwork and storytelling, and yeah. Anyways, I want to do something to that effect. Maybe combined the flying sky whales with the floating islands that are in some sci-fi films. So we might be able to do something with that. I don't know. But if we ever need to take a break from this build, those are the things I want to work on. So keep those things in mind and stay tuned for those. If you liked this stream, please feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more of my content and even join in on the fun as we create whatever we want in this forever world, please feel free to hit subscribe and leave a comment on this video, and feel free to join in on the live chats while I stream. Yeah, I will see you all shortly. I do have another stream scheduled for today at 1. I know it's a little later than usual, but yeah, life has been a little bit crazy and stressful, so this is the best I can do for today. I will let you all know that because of this week's 9 to 5 work schedule, I have to work on Wednesday. So Wednesday's stream is moving to Tuesday this week, so stay tuned for that as well. And I am working on Friday's video. So with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and